everybody, welcome, and today I am going to do another makeup look. My name is Sandra. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to do a red lip inspired fall look. So no shadow today. I'm not doing shadow. Oh my gosh, I mean, I always do shadow, and I almost feel lost when I don't do eyeshadow. Does that even make sense? Okay, I'm going to do a kind of a chatty. I've got an hour to do my makeup. I should be good. I've already moisturized, but I'm going to prep anyway a little bit with my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. So this is kind of like a chatty get ready with me, talking about planning stuff. I could keep spraying that stuff forever and ever and ever. It's so good. So I did a thing and watched more YouTube channels. When does it stop? So I'm content with my planning system. I love my Franklin planner. I'm going to prime with my Milk Makeup Hydrogrip primer. It's not really hot. It's actually quite cold out right now. So I'm going to do this. I am very content with my Franklin planner. I love everything about it. In fact, I have a couple of binders coming, and I've got my inserts ready for 2025. I'm still going to do a video on all of that and share it, of course. But I was watching some videos. Actually, it all happened when I posted my Cocoa Daisy haul. So and I know like people that watch this channel are more interested in makeup, not about planning, but it's kind of where I come to chat about my planning sometimes. So I found Cocoa Daisy. It's like a subscription, like it's a shop, it's a planner shop, but you can do subscriptions as with most planner shops nowadays. And you have multiple subscription sets to choose from. So they'll have like a main planner kit, they'll have a planner sticker add-on kit, they'll have a stationery kit, a creative kit, a journaling kit, a deluxe journaling kit, like a scrapbooking kit, etc., etc., etc. There's a whole bunch of different kits, and you can get inserts and like no inserts. There's just tons of stuff. And so you have to decide what you want out of the whole shebang. I'm going to use my C16 Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. So I finally did the thing, and I got some other products that weren't in a subscription, so I did a video on that. I also included my Cozy Season haul, which was for October, and then I also had a Halloween bonus kit, which I put in there as well. So I did all of those videos, or I did all of the products within that one video, and it was quite popular. So anyway, I posted that video, and as soon as I posted that video, what comes up on my feed in YouTube a lot was the Planner Perfect method. And you might ask, what is the Planner Perfect method? It is a lady named Jenny, I don't know her last name, and she came up with this system of scripting. And so scripting is basically planning, except it's kind of planning with more intention than just a to-do list. It's kind of what I do already. I mean, my planning system's good. I don't need an additional planning system. But hear me out. I'm not actually buying the Planner Perfect method to replace my system, but I do have a plan, as do I always. So basically, you use scripting, but what she's created, she uses TNs, which are traveler's notebooks. Traveler's notebooks are very popular. It's a world where I haven't really touched on, haven't really felt the need to touch on it, because it's like a whole nother breed of monster. It's kind of like, you know, you get involved with this planner and that planner and this planner, and then before you know it, you have no idea what you want to do, and you're so bemuddled, you're so confused, and you're just like, you end up with all of these products, and then you don't use some, and then you sell some, and then you buy them again because you really like that system. So I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I did that with Happy Planner. I used to be a Happy Planner person, and then I got involved with Erin Condren for a long time. Not really for a long time, maybe like 2 years. And then I found Franklin. And so Franklin I've been with for 3 years now, and it's like my dream system. I love it. And I love how you can, change the binders and match them to your and just match them. But so the binders come, like they do have a compact size, but it's really tiny planning. So they come in classic. They come in a monarch size, which is way too big for me. They come in classic, which is my favorite. It uses half letter size paper. Also makes it super easy because like our paper that we use, 8.5 by 11, you cut it in half and that becomes a half letter size. They also have compact, and I can't even make that work for me. So my classic is my baby. Like it's my go-to. I've got a whole bunch of binders. I absolutely love them, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So needless to say, I go on the Planner Perfect website, and they've got these things that the women who use the product, they call them leathers. So I'm just going to powder quick. I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch pressed brightening and setting powder, and this is the shade Pound Cake. So anyway, the women who use these planners, they call the covers, so you get a TN cover, they call them leathers. Okay, so this is just the name for them. This is the Chatty Beauty Blendiful, by the way. So they call them leathers, and it's like it's a TN cover. Okay, it's a planner cover. I don't know why they're called just leathers, but I mean it's kind of a cute name for them, and that's what women have been kind of talking about on the. I did join the Planner Perfect Facebook group, which is cool because then you get like ideas and stuff from other women. Sorry, I'm just going to interject with all the makeup I'm using. I'm going to warm up the face a little bit with a bronzer, and then I am going in with the contour. So just a little bit of this. I'm using my Patrick Toffer Face Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo in She's Sculpted. This is a really nice contour. I probably could get away with using this, but I'm going to use my Westman Atelier because I haven't used that one in a long time. But I'm just going to use this powder quick. And I don't want to use it to set my contour because I don't want my contour messing up. And I don't want to add it on top and make it like muddy looking or really bronze in those areas. So let's just do an all over bronze first. Not really an all over bronze. I'm just going to warm up the face a bit. Okay, so anyway, so the women that use them, they call them leathers, okay? And they come in a whole bunch of different sizes, and as you can imagine, they're made with real leather. So one of my biggest issues with people who make products, for example, and don't call me out on this because this is absolutely true, Jane's Agenda. Jane refers to her planner covers as a leather. They're a type of leather. They are not leather. I actually talked about this on my, I got my October subscription from Jane's Agenda. And I had a whole conversation with myself about the fact that it made me so mad when she called her covers leather, because it's not leather. It's like it's man-made material. It's not leather. It's like polyester or something. I don't know exactly what it's made of, but I know it's not leather. And she calls it leather, and it bugs me so much because it's like a faux pas, okay? And the only reason I guess why I'm so in a huff about it is because my dad was a leather worker. That's kind of how it wasn't his main business. He was a construction worker, working on roads when all the roads in the cities and the country were being built. So I mean, like he would have been 96 right now, right? Like it's been a long time ago, or no, 71 plus 17, so 88. Is that 88? Yeah, he would have been 88. Okay, if he was still alive. So it's so frustrating, and I kind of take personal offense to it because my dad was in that industry. He made saddles. We lived in the country. We rode horses, right? We needed real cowboy boots. You can't make cowboy boots out of fake leather. Planners, I get. A lot of planner materials are made using plastics and polyesters and, man-made materials. I totally get it. But I just don't think it's right that she calls her material leather. She should call it faux leather. I'm okay with that. Call it faux leather. Don't call it leather. Anyway, moving on because I'm getting angry. I don't want to get angry. So silly, but I am. I'm getting angry. So anyway, these they're handmade, these TNs. Traveler's notebooks, they're actual leather, and they're easy. It's like a folding notebook, right? Like it's a front and a back cover. On the left-hand cover, especially this everyday traveler's notebook is the thing I'm interested in. It's called the Everyday, and basically it has like a kind of like a slip-in pocket on the left side with an actual pocket on the front of that, so kind of two pockets. And on the back it has, I think it's got like a pocket for a top-down notepad and then a side pocket. And in the middle of the TN, it's got 4 strings. So that's where you put your traveler's notebooks. In a traveler's notebook, you open it to the middle and then you put the string in between, and then you carry these 4 separate notebooks, if you want, up to 4 separate notebooks in this one cover. And so then it kind of gets a little bit complicated, because you can do a whole bunch of things. Like you can have a 12-month yearly calendar, so it'd be for future planning or whatever, just to put in dates and appointments and stuff. And then you can have like monthly inserts, so you plan out your month, which includes your monthly calendar, your weeklies, and then dailies. And then you can do a 6-month with just the monthly and the weeklies, like, and then journals, and there's just so many options. Like, you'd have to look on the Planner Perfect website to check it out, but you should, if you're interested, if what I'm saying interests you at all. I'm not an ambassador or an affiliate, I just some person that kind of came across this whole system. And then so basically I was very intrigued, especially this scripting thing. I don't need to script. I think it's a waste of my time. This isn't something that I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to change my entire planner system and I'm done. Like, I'm going to go switch and not use Franklin anymore. Like, that's not where I'm at all. But I am interested in trying it out more for a different purpose. Let's apply contour and then I'll tell you what the purpose is. So this is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Biscuit. This is what it looks like. I have a mini because I wanted to try it out. I didn't know if I'd like it or not. But one thing that I can tell you that I do for, oh, and this is kind of getting dry too. So what I'm going to do is, well, this is what you do with contour anyway. When you apply it, do it higher than what you'd normally do it. If I suck in my cheeks, I don't want this going down further than like this line right here, because if it goes down further, it's going to look weird. You don't want to look weird. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my forehead, although that's looking weird because I've already tanned up here, so that just doesn't look very good. I'm also going to put some on my nose here and shade my nose. But anyway, this product is a little dry. And then I also do some across there, some under my lip, and along my jawline. And I think that's it. Maybe a little bit more. I'll add some more to my cheekbone if I need to. The brush I'll use is, let's see, I've got like a really hard bristle brush. I think I'll use this one. This is a dual fiber powder blush brush, so you can use it for cream. So I'll just blend it out. So anyway, I was very intrigued, and I'm kind of thinking, okay, what am I going to do with this? Like, I already do my Franklin online. And when I first started bullet journaling a long time ago, it's when I first, like, before I started my YouTube channel back like 4 or 5 years ago now, I was intrigued by bullet journaling, and I got that from Amanda Rach Lee. If you guys don't know who that is, check her out, because she's like famous. She's got over 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and she's like into the TikTok and, you know, Instagram, all that stuff, all the things that girls are nowadays. So anyway, I get off track a lot. The whole point of this conversation is that I wanted to do something for me. So instead of putting it online and showcasing, unless there's like a popular demand for it, like I am going to tell you guys about it. I'm going to show you the haul. I'm probably going to film the haul, and then maybe I'll just like post updates on Instagram to show you what it looks like, but I don't know if I want to film it on YouTube. So the whole point is, like, when I was doing bullet journaling before I started my YouTube channel, the reason why I did it was for self-care. And I had the best time listening to music, like late at night after my kid, it was just one kid at that point, after my child had gone to bed. I stayed up late, and I didn't have anything to do because I'd quit my job. I stayed up late, and I had my music going. And this is when my husband was out of town too. So for me, it made a little bit of sense at that time because now I have to take my son to school. Back then, he didn't have school. I had a candle going. I remember it was peanut pumpkin brittle because I started in fall, and it was just like the best, most relaxing time I ever had. And then I remember as soon as I started posting YouTube videos is when things got a little bit more complicated. It was also scary because I was just starting on YouTube. I remember starting with makeup. This is where I started, okay? And I remember getting really stressed out, and it was so scary. My husband was like, you know, pushing me along and totally helping me through it and made me feel good, that I was doing the right thing. Like he was totally behind me on it, which was awesome because you always need somebody to like have your back when it comes to scary stuff like that. And I don't know, I loved it. But then when I started on YouTube is when I felt more pressure. And then like people always talk about, you know, you start to feel like you have the pressure of performing well. And not necessarily perfectionism, because nothing I ever do is perfect. Like I always try my best, and what I do is like amazing. Like, and I have a very high regard for what I can do and what I'm capable of. I really do. But I don't think that women, especially women, actually should pressure themselves so much to make everything seem like it's perfect, because we already have a lot of pressure in life. And I'm super busy. If you guys watch my main channel, you see my productivity list, you know, I've got a lot on my hands, and I don't even sometimes, and I'm not trying to brag or sound like I'm so good at what I do. But I just don't ever relax. And when I was younger, I used to be very lazy, and now I'm like, I can't be lazy. I can't be that person who sits on the couch and watches TV. And when my mom used to do that, it used to drive me crazy. Like it bothered me so much. I was like, why can't she just sit down, relax, and watch TV? And now I'm like that. I can't just sit there unless I'm really tired. Sometimes now I'll sit on the couch and I won't be able to get up because I am so tired from all of the things that I do in the day. And sometimes it's very hard. Like I am exhausted. Like if I don't have coffee, an afternoon coffee, I am literally falling asleep by like the end of the day. So I always have like a cold beverage. I usually get Starbucks. It's like a venti brown sugar oat shaken espresso from Starbucks. It's been my go-to savior, and it's got oat milk in it. And I'm not like an oat milk fan. I like regular milk. I really do. But I'm just spraying my eye area here to not making it look so cakey. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray. So anyway, I'm just going to do eyebrows while we talk. It used to bug me so much, like when my mom used to do that. And now, God forbid, I do that. Okay, so my husband's probably going to laugh at me, especially if he watches this video. And my mom, I don't know what she'd think, but yeah, I basically am my mom. And I mean, it's good and it's bad, right? Like, because now I'm what I used to bug me. And it's not a bad thing. It's just like I feel very productive. Like I'm always doing something useful. I'm not just getting up to go do stuff and like ignore people. I'm not a big TV person. I've never really been a big TV person. I'd much rather read a book, to be quite honest. So I do sit down, and I do, for like being a stay-at-home mom who has a stay-at-home business where I sit all the time, I sit there for the majority of the day. I average 10,000 steps a day. So if I'm a stay-at-home, sit-down mom, business owner, whatever, how do I manage 10,000 steps a day? Because I can guarantee you most women who do that don't average that. But I also have a baby. I have a 20-month-old baby. So, I mean, he keeps me on my toes. He keeps me pretty busy. But to be honest, it's my 4-year-old daughter who is the absolute crazy in our house. And she really is someone that I have to keep tabs on throughout the day. But I mean, I'm always doing laundry. I do like a load or two every day, you know, between the bed sheets and the linens. I stagger them so that I'm not doing it all in one day, because I couldn't for the life of me imagine doing laundry all in one day. There's no way I would ever do that. And I've got everything figured out. I mean, I have so many things planned and pre-planned. and I have a good head on my shoulders, and I'm very, very smart. And we're talking about emotional intelligence in this Jane's Agenda master plan class we're taking right now, and we're talking about emotional intelligence. So I feel like not just intelligently smart, because I have 2 degrees from the U of A. That's not the only thing that, it's not just like smart, like, oh, I'm school smart, I'm street smart, but I also have a high emotional intelligence. I can usually handle a conversation with ease, whether it is in business or whether it is family or personal or whatever. I guess it really depends what the topic is. But I mean, you pick on my kids, I'm gonna go all mama bear on your ass. So yeah, I think it just depends who I'm talking to and who or what the conversation is about. There are people that know that they can press my buttons, and they do try. So anyway, the whole thing with this planner system is that I want it to be for me. So I don't want to feel pressured going online, going on YouTube, other than to do the haul and to show my excitement for it. And I don't know, I guess I could change that if there was a really big following for Planner Perfect, because when I watch some of these other women, they're getting like 1,000 views in like the first day. So, I mean, that's something to be aware of. But again, I don't want it to feel like my audience for Franklin. I don't want them to be like, oh, you're giving up on Franklin, because just because I do videos for Planner Perfect doesn't mean I won't stop, or just it won't mean that I'm stopping Franklin. So that's always a thing, because the Franklin people won't want to see Planner Perfect, and the Planner Perfect people won't want to see Franklin stuff. And yeah, there's just so much involved. So anyway, I went ahead and I ordered anyway. I found one of the covers on sale. It was a leather cover, but it's like this brown, chocolate brown leather croc planner. It's called the Arabella, and I got the Everyday Planner, and it's going to come in 2 weeks. At least I hope. And so yeah, and then I got a journal. So this is my first haul. I already have like my second haul planned out, and I have a plan for that. So I was looking at the subscription boxes, and it doesn't matter what you subscribe to, whether it's the main box, which actually doesn't even give you much. It gives you a monthly planner, and it works out, like with shipping, it works out to $89 Canadian a month. And I was like, oh my God, like I pay $130 for Jane's Agenda, and you get so much in those boxes. You get like tons and tons and tons of stuff. You get like planner bags and like notepads. You get like everything. You get so much. And like even Planners Anonymous, you don't pay $130, you pay less than that, and you get so much. In this Planner Perfect thing, you get 3 rolls of washi tape, a journal if you pay for the extra, the monthly planner, and 2 or 3 sheets of stickers, and I think a tip in, and that's all you get for like almost $90 a month. And I was like, no, I can't do that. So I was looking at it, and there are options. There's one option to do like just the planner, and you still pay $30 US shipping. And I was like, that's ridiculous. So I'm just going to buy the notebooks alone, standalone, not on a subscription. I don't need the stickers. I don't need the washi. I have a bazillion washis, and my favorite washis are Simply Gilded anyway. I've got tons of Planners Anonymous washis, and so if I use the sticker kits, oh, and because I'm also subscribed to Cocoa Daisy now, and washi tape isn't easily used up, so it takes a long time to get through one roll. And I use my washi in my planner. I use my washi in my Hobonichi every single day. And now I'm going to be using it in my Planner Perfect TN. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I just wanted to finish my eyes, and then we'll come back for lips. I'm going to line my eyes and put on mascara and do lashes. The liner is Too Faced Better Than Sex Black Liquid Liner. The mascara I'm going to use is the Loreal Panarama in this gold tube. And then the lashes, last week I used these ones, and you couldn't see anything. I'm not using shadow today, so this will be perfect because it'll basically cover up my eye, but I want to use this style today. So I'm going to do all those 3 things, and then we'll get back. I'll show you what my eyes look like, and then we'll do lips and we'll do blush, because I realize we haven't done blush yet, and we'll probably do highlight too. So I'll be right back. Eliace lashes are on. They look really good. I'm really happy with the way that looks. So I'm going to do blush next. I'm going to use my cream blush. This is Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in cream blush in Perfect Pink. So I think I am using red lipstick, so I think this is going to go really good. I'm just going to use the same brush I used to blend out the contour. Hopefully it'll be okay. And we're going to apply it on the cheeks and blend upward to the temple. Turn the brush around, and blend out the other side. Put a little bit on the nose, chin. Okay, and then we're going to highlight. So for today, I don't know if I should use my Mary Lou or the Charlotte Tilbury. Let's use Mary Lou. It's my favorite one ever. I've got 2 brushes that I use. This little highlighter brush and then this little inner corner brush. So I use the inner corner brush just to put a pop of brightness right literally on the inner corner of the eye. Really helps make it pop. Ooh, my kid is loud. Sorry if you can hear that. A little bit underneath the brow. See, it pops so much. Okay, and then we go in with the nose. I do the tip of the nose on the bridge of my nose, cheekbones, chin, Cupid's bow, between the brows, just a little bit. And then what we're going to do to make that blush pop even more, I like taking a powder formula. I'm going to take the Pat McGrath Bridgerton Collab. I love this, the Blushing Delights blush palette. Take my blush brush and go in with this deep color here and just go on top of the highlight and the blush that's already there and just kind of go over it. It sets the cream blush and it also just deepens the blush. Again, blush is the first thing that fades on me, so it's like this just makes it stand out a little bit more. Just keep running that brush over it just to blend the colors a little bit here. And then we're going in with my lip liner. Actually, let's put on a little bit of the lipstick first. Sometimes I like doing that, and then I take the lip liner and then I kind of contour around the lip and then blend it all together. So the lipstick is Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip, and the shade of this is, well, I can't even see. It's wifey. So it's almost like this like burnt red color. But it's going to be a liquid lip. So it's going to be dry, which is kind of what I want tonight because I don't want to leave lipstick all over my glass. It's very dark. So I put it on the center of the lip. It's going to look weird until I'm done. I'm going to press my lips together. Okay, and then I'm going to go in. It looks so weird. It looks like I've got the tiniest lips. Okay, I'm going to go in with my lip liner. I'm using the Morphe pencil liner in the shade Mina. And I'm going to outline, and then we're going to blend the lipstick into the lip liner once we're done. I feel like I should overline a little bit because I feel like my lips still look really small. Okay, I did a little bit. And now I'm going to add some lipstick on top of that. I'm going to do one more spray of setting spray, and I think that's it for tonight's day night makeup look. Now, the nice thing about red lipstick that is dry, it looks good on the teeth. You do not get any transfer. So that is it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you're new. Click on the bell button, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.